Jesus gives a warning for the ages in Matthew 7:15. Watch out for false prophets. They come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly they are ravenous wolves. In sermons, this verse is often applied with only religious teachers in mind. But if we limit prophecy to religious teachers, we miss how the gospel is meant to be lived out in the home. In the Bible, prophecy wasn't just words, it was a lived-out demonstration. Prophets like Hosea were commanded to use their marriages as a living sermon to show the world who God is. In Ephesians 5, Paul reveals that marriage is a profound mystery because it is a direct, earthly reference to the relationship between Christ and the church. Because a husband is commanded to model Christ's love, his role is partly prophetic. He is an ambassador whose life is a constant broadcast of Jesus' protective nature. He is commissioned to tell the truth about Christ through his treatment of his wife. Therefore, if a man claims the title of Christian husband while physically abusing her, he is acting as a false prophet. He is using a holy relationship to tell a lie about God. With his hands, he is prophesying that the Savior is a predator. This is prophetic treason. This is why we must take the next step Jesus provides. After identifying the wolf, he gives a command. Watch out. This isn't a suggestion to be careful. It is a biblical mandate to recognize the danger and keep your distance. Asking an abused spouse to lie down next to her abuser is a direct violation of this command. A wolf and a sheep do not have fellowship. To suggest that grace means staying within reach of teeth and claws is a distortion of the gospel. Jesus tells us we will know them by their fruit. Words do not override nature. A wolf can learn to speak like a sheep, but it cannot produce the fruit of peace. Jesus identifies the wolf specifically so the lamb can find safety. Separation is the only biblical response to a predator. Pastors, if you offer cheap peace, treating soul-destroying wounds as if they were scratches, you act like a hireling. If you encourage superficial reconciliation, you abandon your flock and allow the slaughter of one of them. We must not ask the lamb to change her behavior to manage the wolf's appetite. Human nature is not changed first by proximity. Rather, it is changed by a miracle. Until the wolf truly ceases to be a wolf, the lamb is under no obligation to live within reach of his teeth. Separation is the biblical prudence of a sheep who recognizes an enemy of her soul. You cannot have a one-flesh union with lawlessness. Safety is the prerequisite for reconciliation, not the reward for it.